Hey, it's Tony Tattoo coming at you for Wide Open YYC, and we're here at the wonderful Kildares Pub in the deep southwest of Calgary, Alberta. This is our Christmas show because this is the last one we're doing before we get into 2020. And
shouldn't we actually call it a holiday show to be more inclusive?
No, it's a Christmas show, man. I don't care about being inclusive.
And I'm going to say Merry
Christmas.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it is the day that Jesus was born.
And it's the last half of Hallow Thanksmas, where we actually get to dress up in costumes and eat turkey and open presents until your drunk uncle calls your niece a bitch and fucking then a whore, and then we go on, right?
And it just goes fun after that.
That's right. True Christmas.
I am a drunk uncle.
So you do it.
I'm the aunt.
All right, so like we haven't had enough to drink already, but anyway, makes it more fun. Yeah. So Prime Minister Twat for a head. I'm going to talk about politics for only 2 seconds, and that's
Briefly.
it. Okay. Prime Minister Twat for a head strikes again, showing that what a two-faced prick he really is. All right. So this piece of shit, basically, it was caught off camera, he had a meeting with Trump, and Trump called him out on the fact that Canada isn't bucking up their bit of the NATO alliance, their amount of, which is 2% of GDP, I believe. Right. So Prime Minister Dickhead didn't even know what percentage we were putting into this thing. So he was going like, he had to have a little prompter. He's going like, Trump just looked at him and said, so how much you putting in to the NATO alliance? And he's like, he's looking after his handler, and the guy goes 1.4. He goes 1.4%. It's supposed to be 2%, right? Just to let you people know. So after all was said and done, unbeknownst to him, that Buckingham Palace actually has cameras and microphones every fucking where, right? Is sitting there yabbering with fucking all the other bitches once Trump has left the room, and again gets caught out looking like a fucking total dick. Right? So, again, thank you for disgracing our country, and thank you again for looking like a fucking low-life little twat you really are. We need you out. You need to go find another job. Bye-bye. So, and Dan's gonna love this next one. Milan Lucic. Lou! Finally broke the seal, scored a goal.
Oh.
Huh? The place went nuts.
He leads the Flames this year in suspensions. And
Perfect.
that's it. What's James Neal doing up the road?
Oh.
Ooh.
They lost that trade. Lucic is not a good hockey player anymore. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, you know,
You love him all you want, but he's not good.
Okay, but speaking of hockey, all right, we're going to talk about sports for 2 seconds now.
Go ahead.
What do you think about the new culture shift that's coming to sports now, to hockey? You know, where your favorite coach, Mike Babcock, and Bill Peters, they all got called out.
And Mark Crawford.
Mark Crawford. What do you think, Deus? Kaz?
Yeah, I mean, abuse is abuse. If you put your hands on someone, that's abuse. As far
We're talking
as
about hockey.
No, I'm talking about in the locker room or
Oh,
training. If you kick someone,
Yeah.
that's abuse. You know.
You've never been kicked before?
No.
You've got a divot in your shin from somebody kicking you.
Yeah, that was an accident.
With
that
a
was
stick,
it.
with a
And I had
freaking grass hockey stick.
Yes, and I had my socks down.
And that
my
was your best friend.
My shin pads, my shin pads off.
Her best friend hit her in the fucking shin with a grass hockey stick.
I took my shin pads off. That was my fault.
Okay.
No, I mean if you know, coaches are there. They're different types of coaches. There are coaches that are more mild-mannered, and there are coaches that are hard-asses.
Yeah.
And that's true of every sport. But you know, and I'm good with either one because I knew hard-ass coaches.
Yeah.
And mild-mannered coaches.
Yeah.
But you don't put your hands on someone.
Yeah, but these
That's
people
abuse.
get okay. And I
That's
can see Dan's head motor running already, and we're paying these people like $14 gazillion a year. And what are they? Precious little babies, Dan?
Oh, geez.
It's a business. It's abuse in the workplace. I don't care if you work at 7-Eleven. I don't care if you're working as a football player in the NFL. It's abuse in the workplace. You can get results. Look at all the coaches and all the teams who have won championships without using racial slurs, without kicking and hitting their players. You can win, and you can be very successful without doing that. There's no place for it. It is a place of work. That's why they have player unions in place to avoid this kind of crap. There's no place for it in sport, and I'm glad Bill Peters was fired. He's a racist fuck. Fuck him.
He actually stepped down. He resigned.
He resigned, whatever.
I think that was to save
There's
face.
no place for it. And just quickly, while you're on it, yeah, we do pay these players a lot of money because we watch it, because there are advertisers, because there are TV rights deals. If I could get $7 billion in revenue checking fire extinguishers and doing fire safety, I would want to be paid $120 million over 5 years too. But the fact is, nobody gives a fuck about watching fire safety on TV. But millions upon millions of people watch NFL on TV.
It's an entertainment business.
It's entertainment. That's why movie stars make what they make.
Exactly.
By playing other people. Yeah.
You know,
great.
if this show for some reason got 120 million viewers on a weekly basis, you better fucking believe I'd be demanding more than a free beer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, by the way, we need to talk about raises later.
Yeah.
While we're on that.
Yeah, it is the season.
Yeah.
It's Christmas time. So.
Producers. Oh my
Stephanie.
god, did you see that?
What?
What do you think about Don't care? That's an answer? All right.
Honestly, I'm with her.
With her? You don't give a shit?
I'm not a big sports person. I love entertainment. I love watching the odd hockey game and having some beers. But as far as the politics behind it, I'll be honest, I'm not really.
Not fussed?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not really. I get nothing.
In entertainment news, Taylor Swift is actually releasing a Christmas song. Okay, it's not a Christmas album. It's a Christmas song. Okay, and I suppose it'll be called something like I dumped Santa Claus last night. And I wrote this stupid song about it. So,
That's a good one. I like that.
Thanks.
I like
It's
that.
actually called Christmas Tree Farm.
Oh dear.
wow, that's great.
So she's got the elves and the
I
goats and
dumped
everything.
Santa
and
Claus last night because
At the Christmas tree farm.
Because I had to write a fucking stupid song about this.
Oh my god.
Who turned on oh!
Producer!
Oh my god! You! Yeah, he's the one that's beating on the rest of us about fucking our shit. Fucking turn your phones off. Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm done. That was my little
That's
thing.
it?
Gaz, what do you got?
Well, I've got two things actually. The
Before
first
we go
one-
to the
Yeah, I mean, but we all have an interest in art in some shape or form, right? We all have our own ideas of what good art is, what we like in our homes, and what have you. Well, I read a story this week about
The banana.
yes.
Oh my god.
And I knew Dan would have seen it too.
Oh yeah.
There was in this Miami art gallery, this artist had put this banana on the wall of the art gallery and duct taped it.
Banana.
And guess, banana, I'm
Banana.
English.
It's
Banana. And it sold for $120,000.
Because the guy was actually sell?
$120.
There's-
No, it was
there's-
for real.
There's three of them. The first one went for 120, and the third one's looking like it's going to be going for 150.
Like
Hey-o.
for real.
Hey-o.
So Shauna, if I stick a cucumber,
Ooh, that was double that price.
The cucumber's gonna have to charge me.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting no less than 200 grand, right?
Oh, I would hope
Especially
so.
Yeah.
250 if you put a condom on it.
Yeah.
Well, this is it.
Well, if
Yeah.
you don't, it'll turn into a pickle.
And you can't turn a pickle back into a cucumber, right? As we all know.
Not that we know of, anyway.
Safety first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's weird. I thought that was a joke. I thought it was a
yeah,
joke.
no, it was for real because I read up a bit more about it.
Wow, some people have more money than they know what to do with.
They
Obviously.
should just give it to me.
Good for them.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just
exactly.
thinking, you know,
The guy who duct taped the fucking banana. Great. Good for him.
And he,
Or her.
And he
Sorry.
made 120 grand off that. Wow, that gives me some ideas.
Yeah.
Sistine Chapel, banana with duct tape.
Banana with duct tape doesn't have a bunch of angel children's dicks out.
Cherubs.
Cherub dick, though. Whatever, I don't care.
Cherub dick,
Anyway,
there's a new saying. You are such a cherub dick.
The Sixtine Chapel is now going to be censored.
Yes.
yes.
Well, we
Apparently.
knew the Catholic priests were running around.
Oh.
Let's not go there now. Let's
Yeah.
I
Let's
just
keep
stepped.
it nice.
Oh,
Let's
did I
keep
just
it
step
light.
over the line? Sorry.
over
keep
the
it light.
line.
I made baby Jesus cry. Dan, my man, Levitan.
Speaking of baby Jesus, it is Christmas. The Christmas commercials are out for all the ads for the wonderful things you can buy, and of course, people are gonna have problems with the commercials. Have you guys seen these Peloton bikes?
Yes.
They got the bikes. They come out with the commercial. The husband got
Yes.
her one. She didn't expect it, allegedly. And apparently, this commercial is sexist and bad because the husband should just be happy with his wife and the way she looks and how terrible and awful and how body shaming and blah 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 blah. Holy crap, people! I don't understand why you're so automatically going to a negative. Like that's what these people did. They said like, oh, this means this. Maybe this character in this fictional universe got molested at a fucking spin class and loves to cycle but can't go out in public because it gives her anxiety. Maybe she asked for this.
I was going to say,
Exactly.
maybe she asked.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with bettering yourself. I want to say that to everybody out there. There's nothing wrong with wanting to go to the gym. There's nothing wrong with wanting to eat healthier. Don't let these fucking trolls out there say, oh, you're being pressured by the media to think like this, or oh, you're a product of this, or oh, people are doing this to making you think that way. You don't actually want to be that way. You're fine being whoever you are. No, you are allowed to want to improve and better yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing absolutely fucking worse. These people on the internet who think that self-improvement is somehow some male chauvinistic crap for when women want to work out. That's not what women's liberation and feminism is really about. It's about like you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want, right? Like isn't that
People just think they think way too much, or they care way too much about what everybody else fucking thinks.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Hey.
Stop doing that. Like just
Or
worry
they want
about
the
you.
standards
Worry about
lowered.
yourself. Don't worry about what everyone
I
else
want the
is
standards
doing.
though. No one should work out because then I'm gonna feel bad about myself. Well, instead of making everybody else walk slower, maybe you just walk a little bit quicker.
Faster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Good one.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good one.
So yeah, if
agree.
you're taking Peloton exercise bikes commercials so seriously that it ruins your day,
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
You need a hobby.
You know.
Yeah.
You need something better to do.
Agreed.
Like
Yes.
cycling.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless
Buy
of
a
course,
bike.
you know,
Yeah.
unless of course you're like, you know, one of the waitresses I worked with years ago. I felt so bad. This has happened probably to a few women over the years. She had just had a baby. She had 3 kids. She had just had a baby, right? But she
Okay.
still had a little stuff going on down there. And one of the regulars came out to pay his bill one day, and he's like, "Oh, when are you due?" What do you say? It's like,
Just-
no, this is just baby fat left over. But like, you know, I've actually seen that happen in restaurants too, where you know, waitresses maybe a little bit, you know, bigger,
Yeah.
and they go, "Oh, when are you due?" Here's the thing, guys. You may think in your head sometimes, but it doesn't mean you should always say it out loud.
Number
You should
one.
think before you say things like that.
Number one is that idiot was not raised right because there is.
Well, I mean, I
This
can
is
see where
rule
you're
number.
going
This is
with it,
rule
but
number
it's kinda
one
like,
when you
maybe you
get
should
it.
make sure she's actually pregnant first before you say
Okay,
it.
you were
Exactly.
okay,
Rule
fine.
number one is
Think-
that make
think
sure
first.
you know the lay of the land before you comment
Before
on a
you
woman's
comment.
body.
I'll take,
know
I'll
your
take,
stuff.
I'll
Jesus
take,
Christ.
I'll take the black cat on this.
Of course.
He's trying to make conversation. He's thought she was pregnant, and that's a
And you know, it wasn't anything
aren't you-
mean. He
aren't
wasn't being mean.
Aren't you,
nasty.
are you excited? Oh, when do you do? Oh, do you know it's a boy or a girl? You know, it's a great conversational piece. And she didn't have to feel bad about that. She just had a kid. She has to be able to compartmentalize and know that, yeah, I just had a kid. I know I got a little pudge that maybe I care about, maybe I don't care about.
Well,
I guess
this
that
is-
comes back to common sense within generations. We were taught you don't make a comment about a woman's body
Right.
until you know the
Unless
lay of the
you
land
know,
because you'll get slapped through a wall.
See, and that's the
the-
problem.
But the other,
It's
the
not
other
a problem.
thing-
It's like
No,
you first of all
That's-
you do not go at a chick and go and you know because you want to make conversation. You go. You
That's the problem, though.
you
Tony.
let her tell you for fuck's sakes. You know, like really, it's like you know saying
That's the problem, Tony. That's furthering this notion and stereotype and construct of you're not supposed to talk about a woman's body. A woman's body is you can't comment on it because what if she's insecure about it? You should be able to comment and talk about a woman's body. Take the power out of it. The moment you make it like, oh, you can't talk about it, it makes it taboo, then yeah, well, no one's talking about it. Should I feel bad? Should I feel like this? Oh, if I work out and I feel really great, then, it's okay if people talk about it, but it's not okay if you're not 100% satisfied with the way you look. Like, that just furthers that fucking construct.
I understand
I'm not going to
that.
apologize for my generation, but it's like basically we came from a land of suck it up, buttercup, fucking, and shut your mouth until you know the lay of the land.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Otherwise,
about
you're going to
that.
get slapped in the app.
But I think there is a fine line. If there's someone who is very, very overweight and is very overweight because they have emotional problems, then they need support rather than, people body shaming them. That's one exception, I would say. But as far as the pregnant women thing, most women, when they've just had a baby, they still look pregnant because it takes a while for the uterus
And
to
they're
shrink.
very insecure about it. Understandably, they don't like the way they look because they just popped out a kid and they're not in their best shape. So obviously they're going to be a little insecure.
Yes.
That's normal.
And I think most men or anybody who says that, asks them when your baby's due, it's innocent.
It's innocent enough. It's not meant to be malicious.
Yeah.
But it's just sometimes there's some things where just you should think before
your hormones are going nuts, and
There's no disrespect or like hate behind it or anything like that.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I had horrible acne, and people and I'd be working in retail and have people all the time say, "What are you taking for your face?"
Oh boy.
Oh, my daughter was on this, or oh, my son was on that.
Man.
You should try this.
Well,
And
that's
I was
with
like,
everything.
but that's like completely acceptable almost not saying it was acceptable, but it's something that you deal with or something like that. Or someone has like, oh, I got diabetes, and like, oh, I heard cinnamon does really well for diet. Like everybody for some reason thinks they can comment on other people's
cinnamon.
I was
like their acne or diabetes or something like that. But you never hear someone walk up to someone who's like a fucking 300-pounder and be like, "Are you jogging?
Are you going to the gym?"
That's exactly what I'm saying. Is that people, go boomers. It was like we were taught never to just to look at somebody and go, let me assist you with whatever shit's going on with you, because it's none of your fucking business.
Exactly.
And you keep your business to yourself.
Boomers always asking me about my acne.
No. Whoa. It was some fucking goddamn oil baron wives who had nothing better to do.
You should eat raisins.
Because they don't do anything. That came in and started giving you advice about it because they think that they're fucking superior to you.
That was my favorite one. I had a woman come up to me tell me I should eat more raisins because the raisins clean out the blood, and I have acne because my blood is dirty.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's news.
Wow.
That sounds familiar.
It took every ounce of strength, and I'll be like, you should get corrective glasses because you have a lazy fucking eye, and it's tripping me out right now because I'm like, are you looking here? Are you looking here?
Boy, you were picked on, hey?
Why do you think I'm so fucking ornery?
I love
all the time. Why do you think I hate all of you?
That's why I love.
You should wash your face more.
Like
Need
you're
some
like,
beard oil.
say, what are you doing about your acne? I'm going to say, what are you doing about your anger? What are you doing about that?
Yeah.
This show.
This is your therapy?
What are you doing about your
Holy
anger?
fuck. Monday to Saturday, I'm just
Building it up.
Sunday to Saturday, I'm peachy, I'm wonderful, and I take all you little people and your little fucking bullshit, and I store it on this little shelf I got right about here. And then I come here and I just blah.
Yep.
That's awesome. I love it.
Well, everybody's got to have an outlet.
I guess.
Everybody needs
That's right.
a little bit of therapy.
Well, I think that's the beauty of the show, because it gives everybody a chance to get their shit out.
Vomit all their bullshit.
And because we'd be doing it, having drinks at the bar anyway, right? So
Totally.
that's kind of
Put a
reason.
camera on us.
That's our new format. You guys out there, you hate something pissing you off, come on here and tell it to the world.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get it off your shoulder.
Yeah, we keep inviting people, and it's just like everyone's like, oh, every once in a while we do get comments and stuff like that about blah 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 blah.
Because they're
And
afraid
it's-
they gotta wear reindeer antlers or something.
I love my reindeer antlers. They're so cool.
Stephanie!
Yo!
Come on now. Come on down. What's going on? What's happening?
ready for Christmas. Tim's dad's coming this year, so I'm
Nice.
really excited about that. We're actually going to have a little bit of family. I'm going to have a nice, quiet Christmas, which is awesome.
Nice.
What else is going on? Just coming over my flu, so that's why I wasn't here last time. It's over, smartass. I could have came last time and just coughed all over you.
This time of the year, everybody's sick, though.
It is.
Half
yeah,
of
that's-
Glenora are sick right
The
now.
first dude that had the plague said, "No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a little swelling in the armpits."
That's why. That's
Let
why
me
you
wipe
do-
that off on you.
Sorry, suck it up, Buttercup. Fucking.
Just rehearsing like crazy, trying to get
Excellent.
like another hour's worth of material. That way we can actually just headline a show instead of opening up for people. So,
Nice.
so we're working really hard. We're doing twice a week, and you know, doing the drinking
Excellent.
and the partying and the singing and the playing and the drumming.
All the fun stuff in between.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So I enjoy
Good.
about rehearsal.
Can't wait to come out and support you, Steph.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't wait
Well,
to see you back.
hopefully by next year, which is not too far away.
Yeah.
Next year is only like what? How long is next year away?
3 weeks
3 weeks.
away.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully by then we'll be able to
15
start
days.
gigging.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Not-
21 days.
My birthday's coming up
Oh, when's your birthday?
after Christmas.
Oh, nice.
January, baby.
It's right after Boxing Day, so you guys can do the Boxing Day sales.
Oh,
And
nice.
this is the last year I'm going to be in my 40s.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that right? I don't remember being 50 ever.
Well,
So it's
I'm
like-
going to be 49.
Ah.
Oh, 49.
So you're going to be in your
Yes.
I don't remember being
50th
40, I don't
year.
remember
My
being
full
49.
last year. of
So your
being in my
parents
40s.
had sex in like April.
Thanks.
You guys ever figure that out?
Well, yeah, because
Were you like thinking about your birthday?
everything thawed out. man.
I was a Christmas, New Year's conception because I was born September 27th. So I was like a New
December
Year-
27th?
Yeah.
September 27th.
September.
So I was a New Year's fun
Yeah.
thing.
See, that's
Yeah.
when Dix thought it was fucking good to come out again. Fucking, it's like, oh, that's warm.
When's your
It's
birthday?
Birthday was
But, you know,
not like January, it's like fucking
17th of
April.
November.
I really don't want
I'm
to
a
envision my
Scorpio.
parents having sex.
Oh, so you're a Valentine baby.
Yeah.
So normally I get completely screwed on my birthday, but if anybody
Excuse
wants to
me?
feel, oh yeah, well no,
Completely screwed?
screwed.
That's
Oh, because
cool.
of the between
Awesome.
Christmas.
Not that kind of screwed. Because I never get presents.
It doesn't always have to be
I've
sexual
never
in
had
nature,
a
you know.
party. I've never had like a birthday party.
Insert.
You haven't?
mileage
Never
into
ever in my entire life have I ever had a birthday party.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, something has to be done about that.
Next year is my 50th.
You-
I want to have a surprise birthday party.
Nudge, nudge,
everybody,
wink,
so
wink.
you know.
Tim.
Yeah.
Crowd.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work.
That's right.
Wink, wink,
Uh-huh.
nudge, nudge.
But anyway, so yeah, and then there's something else I'm doing. So anybody who wants to go on my Facebook page, I do have a birthday wish.
And what is it?
Quit filing your nails while I'm talking this man.
It's a
So
pen.
I'm raising money for my vets right now because they have what is called the Chaos Fund, and what they do is they raise money for baby parents that just can't afford emergency vet care
Right.
or
That's
basic
good.
basic vet care. So they were generous enough when baby ended up going into getting her dental work, which cost was well over $560 for
We know.
3
Yeah.
teeth.
Animal
You know.
animals know.
Yeah.
They were generous enough to put $150 on her account.
Oh, cool.
And
nice.
Chaos is the vet's cat. So now it's called the Chaos Fund. So I want to raise money to give back
Okay.
to the
That's a
Chaos
good
Fund.
cause.
It's a good
So
cause.
I mean, quite honestly, I think it's utterly fantastic. Keeps pets out of the shelters, because if people can't afford their vet bills, they
Yeah,
end up having
have to give them
to give them up.
Right.
And I would be devastated if
Yeah.
I ever had to give up.
You'd sell your house before you
Oh
give up
yeah.
the babies.
Oh, absolutely.
totally.
So I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come on to my Facebook account, Stephanie Slatke Dobie. So
Okay.
and
Sounds
then
good.
I'll
So,
I'll put it on YYC.
yeah, do it. Put it on YYC,
Yeah.
and everybody, that's a great cause.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Games Master.
Best for last. Actually, just same thing, getting ready for Christmas. I am not a Christmas person. I look like I'm a Christmas person. I'm actually really more of a humbug. I just did this for the show because I figured it's a Christmas show. One thing I'm having a problem with, if you guys can help, or you guys can help, I'll make it quick. I do have a tree every year. The one thing about Christmas I do love doing is decorating my tree. Putting up a nice, fresh, piney tree and doing the decorations. Like, I love doing that. It's my favorite part of Christmas. Here's the problem. This year we have a 100-pound German Shepherd who is a puppy and who is very rambunctious and shoes, everything from shoes to socks to hats to you name it. So here's my problem. How do I put up a Christmas tree and cordon it off? And people say put couches, like put it behind the couch. Problem is the dog is tall enough to hop up on the couch. So does anyone have any suggestions on how to maintain a Christmas tree with a 100-pound German Shepherd in the house?
Get rid of the dog.
Can't do that.
We've been over this!
I've tried.
I just made that. No.
Can't do that. Can't do that. He's a sweet puppy, but
You can
I'm
get baby
trying to figure out
gates.
how to put up a tree without.
Daisy chains.
Did you already purchase the tree?
Not yet.
Okay, so why don't you just get one of those little fucking like little jobbies? You don't have to go out and get.
Because she likes decorating.
I like
hang
doing
on.
the
You
tree,
can
though.
decorate
It
a
makes
fake
this
Christmas
house
tree, and if the
feel
dog
nice.
takes a well, you got spray stuff you can put on the the pine spray you can put on the tree. It'll make it smell.
That dog eats his own shit.
Is the
though.
dog afraid?
No,
Yeah,
I'm,
but
not,
the thing is-
I'm not kidding. He eats his own poop. So
But
I
the
don't
whole
think
thing-
that's going to really deter him.
Is the dog afraid of anything?
Well, do a bit. Sorry, do what a
really.
friend of mine used to do, and
Baby
actually,
gates.
actually,
Baby gates.
Baby Gates, he'd push those over in like 2 seconds. Baby Gates, he's like 100 pounds. He'll just, those will be, yeah.
here's an idea for you.
Okay, perfect.
Just like your significant other used to do back in the day.
Hang it
was
upside down.
Attach it upside down from the ceiling.
That's what he told me to do. He's like, well, just hang it
He
upside
did,
down.
didn't he? Right? I know. I remember I woke up drunk in this place once, or sorry, hungover. Fuck. And this is
And we all know
this
who
is
it
the
is.
story, and it was in this ranch in Bears Paw, and her significant other is most generous man in the entire planet, and took us in, and because we were starving band guys, you know, and
Starving musicians.
starving musicians, yeah, whatever. He seemed to like us, so it was
You're
like
talking about my guy, right?
here, guy.
Okay, just-
And so yeah, who else?
Well, you said a generous man, so I just want to make sure that we were talking about the same guy. Just kidding. Sense of humor.
Buy that man a Band-Aid. So anyway, so it was like, you know, and we were partying all night long and stuff like that and everything else like that. And come trolling home, I'm on the couch in the living room, and I'm just like, and I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I don't even know where I am. So I was like, you know, the eyes open, it's like creak, you know, and I look up and there's this Christmas tree, and I'm like,
Okay, that's weird.
and there's presents and everything. Like it's, and
sounds about right.
and the baubles on it are defying gravity. And I'm like,
And you think you're on the ceiling.
I'm like going, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, am I on the ceiling? I'm like going, fuck me, man. I'm like, yeah. So that was mind expanding right there, and then I knew the type of person I was dealing with right then and
And
there.
that's part of the reason why I fell in love with him in the first place.
Yeah,
Because he's very, what is the word we would say?
Creative?
He's very creative.
That's so fucking very out there, man. Look
He
at
has
that.
a solution for anything.
Yeah.
and
Except for
it's-
making his daughter show up on time.
Well, he has Jamie.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jamie
Shit
Stern
list
again.
Yeah.
I'll be there, bells on, I'm coming for you. You know, it's like okay, let's
Good
wait.
cricket sound.
Thanks. I used to do voiceovers.
What other sounds can you make?
Oh, gee.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to
Other sounds.
You don't
know.
want to know about
Sound of rusty bed springs.
Oh, like a donkey, me.
Oh, yeah, too.
What impressions can you do, Kaz?
I don't do impressions.
I bet you could do a really good Judi Dench.
Judi Dench from England.
Yeah.
Yes, Judi Dench is marvelous. She's absolutely
I
fantastic.
bet you could do a good Mary Poppins.
I could.
Okay.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down.
God
the
help us.
medicine go down. And a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
I bet you could do it
in the
good.
most delightful way. You
Dan.
asked.
All right, Danny. All right, let's do impressions. Dan the man, love it, Dan. Let's go. Come on, Dan.
Huh?
We're doing impressions. What are we doing, Dan?
Your
Come on, Dan.
turn.
Do you do any impressions?
No.
No, I don't either.
What about
honestly.
you, Dan?
No.
Yeah, you're on. Man, you're
well,
wasting
I got-
tape. Fucking Jesus Christ.
That's okay. We can edit this out.
All right.
No.
No, yeah, we can. Let me just think.
You can do impressions. I've heard you do
Yeah.
impressions.
I just gotta think.
I do impressions of Kaz.
Yes, you do.
That's the ones I do of
Yes.
her.
You
I've got an
say
idea. You
this
can
will
actually
feature-
just turn your head and you look like you'd be on a
Shock
fucking a coin from the Ethiopian.
No, it's I did a shock top guy.
A shock. There we go. See, that's all bad. Not bad. No, we need the voiceover.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Lovely.
well,
It's a girl.
You do a good Christopher Walken, but that's boring.
Yeah.
I know there's another one that you do really well. Christopher Walken's boring. You do a good Sam Elliott.
No, he does a good Christopher Walken.
I
No,
like
he
Sam
doesn't think
Elliott
so.
better.
He thinks he can do
Oh,
a better
I think
Christopher
so.
Walken.
Your
than he
walking
does.
sucks.
I like it.
I love you, but it's not good.
Well, let's hear yours.
let's hear yours.
Well, okay, we need a sentence, and then we'll compare the two.
We need more
Cowbell.
cowbell.
Yeah.
No, like an offhand sentence, not one that he actually has said.
Oh,
that's
okay.
We need more beer. Seriously.
I
Okay.
want to meet Mary Poppins and sing that song with her.
famous. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this you can't buy from Skip the Dishes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're talking about beer?
Are you gonna let him do it? Or what?
One has to ascertain that one cannot drink a Bud Light and call it one beer. One has to have at least 20 to make yourself feel in any way, shape, or form any close to feeling anything.
Your Sam Elliott's better.
Not bad. Not bad. That
I
was
didn't.
alright.
I didn't realize that he was Southern. Sorry.
Oh.
That's okay. At least I didn't
I'll
order
give
Skip
that.
the
I'll give
Dishes.
that a solid. I give that a solid 6.5.
There you go.
Solid 6.5.
If
All right.
we're going to be talking about beer, I need to start again.
Say he's not British either.
That's your one chance. That's it. I win.
If we're going to be talking about beer, I gotta say, I like the chestnut ale. It's hoppy, but not too hoppy. When I went down the street the other day, I noticed they were selling it unbelievable prices. And I said, oh, they got the chestnut ale on sale. Could you imagine?
Solid 9. Solid 9. That was
All right,
pretty
I
I
do
like
that.
your
Okay,
Sam
the
Elliott
orgasm
better.
was the best.
So we do that.
A bird must have hit the sliding glass door. Could you imagine?
Oh my god.
Oh, all right.
How about Sam Elliott?
This one, not Sam Elliott, but how about this one?
Why?
You see, when you purchase a beer, you put a label on it, and now you're marketing it, and you're selling it. You're selling it. I was also a fly in a movie.
Oh, Jeff
Really?
Goldblum. Ah.
Nice. Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Miho, I gotta say that I do enjoy a good woman, and I do enjoy my Bud Light because let me tell you something, Miho. These things are very important, and you treat your lady. First of all, you don't want to mess up her makeup. Is that you want to mess up her lipstick?
Nice. That was pretty good.
That was awesome.
He does Sam Elliott really well.
That's very
better
cool. Now
than
you
this
just need
woman.
the mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of that guy in that film? Okay, Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins. Hello, Mary Poppins. Have you any
That's
more?
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, have you any more edges?
That's pretty. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Dick Van Dyke.
That's Dick Van Dyke doing a shitty Cockney accent.
How about this one?
Inception.
One must be very careful about what they drink in Bud Light. So one has to.
Is that Nixon?
Sean Connery.
One must be very careful what one shoots at. Things in here don't react well to bullets.
Okay, that sounded like Nixon. If you're doing Sean Connery, you got to get a little more Scottish in it.
Oh, showdown.
Do Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck again.
Hi, I'm Tom Selleck.
Oh, yeah, Tom Selleck. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy.
Higgins?
Tom Selleck is easy.
Higgins, what are you doing?
No. Tom Selleck as opposed to what the
Frank in Blue Bloods.
Blue Bloods.
Okay.
Yeah, Blue Bloods. Tom Selleck.
All right.
Tom Selleck in Blue Bloods.
We have to. And I understand that we have to do these things, but
His mustache.
his mustache does
has
the work.
its own personality.
His mustache has its own personality. You can remove the mustache. The mustache can be doing its own thing. It's like.
All right, I need my microphone for this one.
Alrighty.
This is, you're interviewing me and I'm Harrison Ford, so just ask me about my new film.
Mr. Harrison Ford, about your new film.
Well, I like to feel honest.
Yes.
Just really tired of people calling me on solo, so I just feel like it's kind of not the kind of movie. I used to be a carpenter, but
It's true. It's
a good
so
one.
true. He's
That's
so
a good
quiet.
one.
He doesn't care. Hates being famous.
Yes.
Yeah.
He hates
he's
being
got it.
interviewed.
So how about this
He hates
one?
The whole thing.
Ask me why I came into the courtroom wearing this sweater.
Pesci, why'd you come into this courtroom wearing this sweater?
Because of you, Judge. Because of you. I had to go out. First of all, I had a proper suit, and then I went out in my car, fucking dropped the suit in the mud, and then I had to find a suit store, which of course the owner is fucking sick. So of course the one store I could have bought a suit from is not open. So I had to go to a stupid third-party store to get this, and I had to wear this for you.
Not bad.
Good
Golf clap.
Pesci. Good
Golf
Pesci.
clap.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
Pesci was in The Irishman.
Oh yeah.
Great movie.
I did
I
too.
haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you guys gotta watch it.
I did too. I thought it was great.
Did you ever watch, when you watch Home Alone and Pesci is the cop
that's
at the
funny
beginning
part.
when he's dressed up as a cop and
Yes.
he's casing the joint?
Yes.
Watch that scene slowly. You can see it's like all jump cut together because I guess Pesci couldn't stop saying fuck because he was in between Goodfellas and Casino. So they had to like jump cut edit all of the scenes.
Is that true?
Yeah, you watch
I
it
wouldn't
and it's,
doubt it.
it's edited
I would
stiffly
not
because
doubt
Pesci's
it
been
one
like, yeah, you know, fucking look, oh shit, we're in the
stuttering motherfucker,
it's
you.
the holidays, there's a lot of fucking robbery, fucking robbery, no, robberies.
That's awesome. It's a good story.
Talking of Christmas movies, what's your favourite?
Die Hard.
Each of you.
Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Oh,
That's an
National
angel
Lampoon.
You know what? We're actually. This is funny that we mentioned this because we're actually wrapping a year of this show, and we brought it up last year, and I said, you know what? It's not really Christmas until Hans Gruber drops from Nakatomi Plaza, and Dan said about Nakatomi Plaza, you had an issue with that.
It's a year ago. He's like,
It's on the show, man.
Have a think about it. What's your favourite movie at Christmas?
Oh,
Die Hard?
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation?
Yeah, Christmas
Christmas
Vacation. definitely.
Vacation, Christmas Vacation.
It's not Christmas till you watch Christmas Vacation.
Christmas
Is that
until
National
you see him
Lampoon?
beat the living crap out of those reindeers.
is that National Lampoon Christmas
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vacation
Yeah.
with Chevy Chase?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Thumbs up.
Christmas Vacation,
Thumbs up.
but the one that really makes me laugh all the way through, Elf.
I can't stand Will Ferrell. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, she watches that on her own. I was just like,
love
no, I'm sorry.
Elf.
No.
No, I can't.
I
do
love
it.
Elf.
My
It's too
favorite
goofy.
part of Christmas vacation is the turkey.
I told you we put it in too early.
Yeah.
It's a little dry.
Yeah, I just.
My favourite part is in the end.
Everybody's like,
Cousin, no. Cousin Eddie. Merry Christmas.
Cousin Eddie.
Eddie is
That's
the
right.
best part.
Shitter's full.
In fact, we just finally got another moose mug for
Yay!
eggnog. Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
two
you get
moose
Winners.
mugs.
Winners has them.
Yeah.
And by the way, there's a new Christmas vacation coming out this month.
Oh, is that right?
Like
Really?
20 years later.
Really?
Oh, that'd be.
Oh, wow.
Brand new
Well,
one. They're
hopefully
20 years
it'll be
old.
My
Oh my
favorite
God, I
part
gotta
is
see
the
that.
attic when he keeps
Oh,
hitting
the
himself.
attic.
That's probably going to be in the new one too.
You said eggnog.
Yeah.
What do you put in your
Spiced
alcoholic
rum.
eggnog?
Rum.
Spice rum.
Your spice rum, guys?
Yeah. Spice rum. Yeah.
Yeah, rum's kind of the.
I'm a bourbon person.
Well, that
Yeah,
would be
bourbon.
nice
That
too.
wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Is there a spice bourbon out there?
No, just
Is it
bourbon.
regular bourbon? Like a
I
bullet?
tried
Oh,
the
that's-
Crown Royal vanilla with eggnog, and that was really nice too.
Yeah.
Have we got to wrap it up now?
Yeah, I'm also here.
Yeah, I'm getting the signage. We're getting the fucking.
What's your
So,
favorite
it's-
Christmas
Yeah,
movie,
Dave,
Dave?
what's your favorite Christmas movie?
The Grinch, clearly.
Love it.
Yeah,
Which
makes sense.
one? The
All
Jim
of them.
Carrey
All
Jim
of them.
Carrey
or the cartoon?
Cartoon, real life, they're all great.
Yeah.
And
Dave,
what about
how
you,
about
guest?
Miracle on 31st Street.
Oh, that's a good
Classic.
movie
Oh,
too.
classic.
That's classic.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life.
That was the best impression yet.
Oh, God, now play.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart is in the Christmas films. He wants to get to play the piano.
Now he's flowing.
Holy hell.
I'm going to Washington. I
And
say.
Dan is out. Mic drop.
Oh, that was awesome.
Brilliant.
Oh boy.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
everybody.
This has been Wide Open YYC, and I'll tell you what, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but mostly on Facebook. We want you to respond. We want to bring some guests on this show if you got kind of picks and any kind of stuff you want to talk about that you think is important to you, especially causes. We would appreciate you bringing a cause on the show and stuff like that, and we'll do the best we can to put it out there and make it known to people. I'm going to unabashedly pump my band Dirty Deeds right now because we're playing at the Century Casino in Edmonton next Saturday, which is the reason why we're not going to be on the air. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to bring the Open YYC show.
Why?
The YYC show on.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
On
Don't laugh.
on YouTube, right? So you can join us on YouTube. And please watch the show. And number one, first of all, this is the Christmas season, and please, if you have any extra spare cash, apparently the food banks
Yes.
are right now overtaxed. There are many people out there that are using the food bank a lot more than normal this Christmas season. So you know what? If someone asks you to throw a few more dollars or a few more shillings that you can actually really spare to give to the food bank in Calgary, please do. And also, just be nice to everybody. Give somebody a hug.
Be kind.
Yeah, right. Keep between ditches. Tony Tattoo. I'm out.